This poll came out today. I don't put much stake in these polls, but it's slightly interesting, although there was another piece in this poll. The Associated Press reports President Obama's approval rating has hit its highest point in 2 years, 60%. More than half of Americans now say he deserves to be reelected, according to an AP poll taken after U.S. forces killed al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. In worrisome signs for Republicans, the president's standing improved not just on foreign policy, but also on the economy and independent Americans. 52% of Americans now approve of Obama's stewardship of the economy. More Americans, 45%, up from 35% in March, say the country's headed in the right direction. Still, about half, 52%, say it's on the wrong track. This is why I'm reading this poll. Otherwise, I really, what difference does it make? Which one of those clowns tumbling out of the clown car is going to beat Obama? Is Tim Pawlenty still in the race? Can somebody please check and see if he hasn't dropped out of the race? Evan, I was joking. I know he's not. I know he's still in the race. But after that dismal showing with the Five Dwarves that he was on the stage with the other day, I thought but he would take himself out of the race. He's so embarrassed. Not everyone has such an optimistic view of Obama. I'm very concerned about the country, says Susan Demarest in Snellville, Georgia, 56, who didn't support the Democrat last time and won't this time. I'm in my 50s, and I worry that I'm not going to be able to retire at a reasonable age and enjoy the end of my life because of Medicare and Social Security and the debt of the country. End quote. But allow me to continue. And because I'm such a moron, I don't realize that it's the Republican Party that's explicit agenda is to cut both those things I just mentioned and actually increase the debt of the country so that wealthy people don't have to pay their taxes. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go put my husband's hunting rifle on the kitchen table just in time for my children to show up from school. My Lord. I'm sorry, folks. This country's just full of idiots. Now, with that said, of course, the AP is going to look for the dumbest person they can find. But at age 56, she's in her 50s. I don't know how old. 56. I'm going to assume she has children. Maybe she doesn't. But I'm also going to assume that she didn't have her children after the age of 50. So these kids are at school every day. Maybe she's working. Maybe she's working like the rest of us, works 8 or 9 hours a day. I would like to suggest to her that she read one article a day about what she's talking about what her fears are. Read one article a day that is not on Fox News. Because if you're genuinely worried about Social Security and Medicare and the debt of the country, and this is why you're voting against Democrats, you are willfully ignorant. I assume they sell newspapers in Snellville, Georgia. I assume maybe she has some ability to reach the outside world because somehow this reporter from the AP reached her. She must have a phone or something. Put a flag on top of your house saying, I'm completely ignorant. Someone stop on your route to wherever you're going and just fill me in on some of the basic realities. I can appreciate on some level a conservative or a Republican who says, I don't want poor people to have any of my money. I don't care that I have benefited from taxes. I don't want to pay any. Screw everybody else. Social Security, that's communism. I hate it. I refuse to take it. I have already informed the Social Security Administration I'm not going to be taking any Social Security. That I could respect. Or you don't want to vote for Obama because you hate gays, and he thinks that he's injecting homosexuality into our soldiers with syringes or through turkey basters. However one goes about injecting feminization and homosexuality into people, that's what he's doing. Yeah, okay. I disagree with your ideology. I think you have a real problem, but I don't think that you're ignorant in the way that this woman is ignorant. Excuse me now, I have to go down to my basement, count all my gold, which I bought at its peak. Oops. But that's what Glenn Beck told me to do, so I did it.